All right, in the matter of People versus Goodman on 244054, appearances for the record.
Dan King on behalf of Mr. Goodman. Judge, I talked to Mr. Goodman a little bit about this before. He told me that he just didn't receive it in the mail. He did show me that he had other notices from Saginaw that he did receive.
Okay.
Possibly this is actual one at a time that I didn't actually get.
We'll recall it. You're on active probation though, right?
Other than
All right. Who's your agent?
real one.
Okay. All right, let's recall the bench warrant. Refer back to Judge Clark, so he'll reset it. Your attorney is Mr. Kanaszewski. So you're gonna want to give him a call, okay?
Okay.
All right then. You are all set. In the matter of People versus Snow, file number 245674, appearances for the record.
Dan King on behalf of Mr. Snow. We waived the reading, stand mute to charge, ask for a referral to the office of the Sign Council. We're ready to respond when appropriate.
Court winner plea of not guilty, office of assigned counsel. And then go ahead, Esteban.
As the bond judge, Mr. Snow, he currently works full time at Precision Flooring where he installs floors. He has no other pending cases. He's not on probation. He does have some criminal history, Judge, but I wouldn't know that this warrant was authorized. It's like on Monday, and he's here this week taking care of it. I don't think he'd be a flight risk on bond. We'd ask for a PR bond today, Judge.
Bond will be converted to 5,000 personal recognizance. He appears voluntarily. There is no contact with the victim. Is that going to be an issue?
No, Judge, they don't live together.
No firearms or weapons, illegal controlled substances, or alcohol. All right. You're all set.
We got prosecuting and
In the matter of People versus Sanchez on 245442, appearances for the record.
Aaron Matron for People.
Morning, Honor. Anthony Gonzalez on behalf of Mr. Sanchez, who is in the jury box to my left.
Okay, and what are we doing today?
Your Honor, I believe I received all the discovery in this matter. We're asking you to continue the preliminary exam set on 10/17 at 10:30, and I would just like to address Mr. Sanchez.
All right. So we have that, 9:30 and or 10:30 on the 17th. Go ahead, Esteban.
Your Honor, as to bond, I did discuss with Mr. Sanchez his living arrangements. He discussed going to live with his brother over at Westchester Village off of Bay Road. He was working or about to start work at A1 Tires on Genesee before he was taken into custody on this matter. He has been in custody for about a week now, and he is a lifelong resident of Saginaw County. Here, I don't believe he's a flight risk. We do understand the severity of these charges, but I would ask the court to consider granting him a PR bond with a reporting if the court would find that appropriate.
In response, Mr. Mazzarino?
Yeah, he does have one violent felony from 1990, which is assault while with attempt to rob while armed. He didn't go to prison before that. I'd ask the court to take that. This did occur at the Bird Rescue Mission.
Which he is not allowed to go back to because of the incident that occurred. So he will not be going back or having any interactions with this person moving forward.
Apparently the allegations indicate that he made some statements. I bet he's regretting that. There was a 23 case,
Yes, there was.
but it was dismissed.
Yes.
Any indication on whether there was substance use on the day of the incident, the allegations?
Not that I see it.
I think at this time, well, let me take under advisement. I'm probably going to. Let me do a report. Notification. All right.
Thank you.
Made some statements. It's in the bond recommendation or noted in the bond recommendation that there's cause for concern.
Understood, Your Honor.
Let's see, we have. Let's see here. Are you Miss Jenkins?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Jenkins, let me bring your attorney in. In the matter of People versus Jenkins on 24922, Ms. Jenkins, if you come up to the podium, your attorney is appearing via Zoom. So I think this was the only thing she had in town today. The rest of them are all online, so just had her appear by Zoom. Appearances for the record.
Here, Major After People.
Deborah Count on behalf of the defendant. I was just assigned this file last week, Judge. I just got her discovery yesterday, so I will call you later today, Miss Jenkins. And for right now, we will proceed to exam, Judge.
Okay, so I have that on October 16th at 2:30 PM. We'll continue. Leave it up to the parties on what they're gonna do. So, okay, so Ms. Cow was gonna give you a call. She just got the information, so she'll go over that with you. Any questions, just let her know those questions when you talk with her. Otherwise, we'll see everyone on the 16th.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cow. Good morning, Jail. Good morning, Mr. Answer. In the matter of People versus Rice on 245671, appearances for the record. Anybody? Hello? Mr. Yancer, can you hear me? Great. What's going on here? Mr. Yancer, can you hear me?
I can now, Judge. Sorry about that. For me.
How about the jail? Jail, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
All right. I called in the matter of People versus Rice on 245671. Appearances for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Zachary Answer on behalf of Mr. Rice. Judge, we would waive the reading under pleas of not guilty and request referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel.
Court winner plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel. Court dates coming up on 10/10 at 8:50, October 16th at 1:30. That will be in front of Judge Jerns. As to bond.
Judge, as to bond, Mr. Rice resides at 3278 Sterling Drive, apartment 7. He's a lifelong resident of the community. He indicated to me no prior convictions, perhaps some cases that were eventually dismissed. He's not on parole or probation, Your Honor. We would request a PR bond under those circumstances.
Yeah, he's had. Mr. Rice, you'll want to make sure you let your attorney know of everything you've had, regardless of how old the convictions are. I'll take the matter under advisement just to review, a little concerned about the allegations contained within the bond recommendation. So, all right. Get paper.
Judge, I would just like to just briefly state on the record that I did not have access to the bond recommendation.
They're supposed to send that over to you.
Judge, it was, I wasn't supposed to be the arraigning attorney, so my guess is that just didn't happen, but, I just want to put that out there.
Oh, okay, I'll just, for the record then on what's going on in my decision making. The people are alleging that within the bond recommendation, that the defendant and victim are brother and sister. That apparently a discussion with regard to his housing at the residence. And then the baseball bat that was allegedly used and where he struck his sister with the baseball bat. With a 15-year-old relative separating them. I'm a little concerned about those allegations, and so I want to spend some more time on seeing if crafting a bond that certainly ensures the safety of the community and the victim. So, all right, take it under advisement. In the
Thank
matter of People versus Laster on 245679, appearances for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Zachary Answer on behalf of Mr. Laster. Judge, at this time, we would enter pleas of not guilty, waive the reading, and request referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel.
All right. Court will enter a plea of not guilty, referred to the Office of Assigned Counsel. Pre-exam conference is October 15 at 9 a.m. Preliminary exam is October 21 at 4 p.m. That's going to be in front of Judge Clark. As to bond.
Judge, as to bond, Mr. Lester indicated to me he's not on probation, he's not on parole, he has no prior criminal convictions. He resides at 3288 Sterling Drive, Saginaw, 48601. Now that I'm reading that address out loud again, I think we might need an apartment number, which I did not get.
Oh, we have it.
Okay. Judge, Mr. Lester's lifelong resident of the community. I would simply just ask for a PR bond in this case. I understand that there is a serious felony involved, but given the 2 misdemeanors, I'll just leave it at that, Judge.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's bond recommendation contained a breakdown, apparently, maybe what was in the police report on the allegations that will be shown or that they intend to prove. I want to go along with the bond recommendation of the people with regard to, they're asking at a 10,000 cash surety, 10% bond, no contact with the victim. He'll have to surrender his CPL, no firearms, no illegal controlled substances, no alcohol, and there'll be with day reporting as well.
Thank you, Judge.
In the matter of People versus Bentley on 198, appearances for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Zachary Answer on behalf of Joy Bentley. Judge, it's my understanding that Miss Bentley is only here this morning on a warrant relating to failure to pay. We understand that the warrant is a little old, Judge. I do not have the warrant in front of me, but it's Miss Bentley's recollection that she needs to come up with approximately $600 to $700. She did indicate to me that she would, if she could be released this morning on her own recognizance, she'd be able to pay that in full tomorrow.
She on Primrose up in Traverse City.
No, Judge, I have a 509 Meadow Lane Street, Saginaw 48604. So she's local now, Judge. She attends Delta College.
All right. Recall bench warrant. Time to pay, so she'll have this week, so she'll have to pay it by Friday, tomorrow. All right. In the matter of People versus Drain on 241845 and then 8927645. Appearances for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Zachary Answer on behalf of Miss Drain. Judge, at this time we would waive the reading of both files, enter pleas of not guilty in both files, and request referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel.
Okay. Winner, please. Oh, and there's also a B ticket. So, court winner plea of not guilty. Also assigned counsel. PR bond on the tickets, plea of not responsible, set for pretrial on the civil infraction. And then with regard to the file on 241825, the WI. I think the one ticket is maybe a duplicate in that they've also charged under count 2, driving while license suspended, second offense. And then they charged her in the ticket in 645 on DWS. So just a note that one's probably going to be maybe corrected. I don't know. On next court date is October 24th at 9 a.m. That's in front of Judge Fickner in courtroom 306 Esteban.
Judge Esteban, Ms. Drain is a lifelong resident of the community. She's employed currently. She resides at 620 Meredith Street, 48601. Obviously, Judge, there's allegations of a high BAC, and that's very serious, but these are misdemeanors. I would ask that she be released on her own recognizance this morning with appropriate conditions.
She has a bench warrant out of Bay City. What's up with that?
Judge, it's the first time I've heard of it.
What's up with that, Miss Drain?
Yeah, they said that I can, when I leave here, to come take care of it as soon as I finish taking care of what I got going on here.
The warrant's been outstanding since 2014.
Yeah,
Hey Siri, how far are we from Bay City?
about 15 minutes, maybe 20.
Yes, there.
Uh,
Yes, this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a 50-mile pickup, and so according to Siri, response, it said 17 miles. So looks like you're within the realm. Whether they're going to pick you up or not, I don't know. What is it for? Oh, littering.
No, I just know when they called them, when I got here, they said for me to come take care of it after I got done here.
Problem I have is the record and what we have, you're kind of off the hook at times. I will say though, you've slowed down a little bit, except for apparently, well, no, not really. You haven't. You're ginning back up. So I don't know what's going on here. All right. Where are you working at?
I work at Fast and Drive Through on Bond and State.
You place you on day reporting. So you're gonna have to.
I can hear.
I'm putting you on day reporting.
Okay,
Illegal controlled substances. If you're drug tested today, Miss Drain, how are you gonna test?
clean.
Oh,
I don't do drugs, I just drink.
that's kind of the issue that,
Yeah,
so no driving.
okay.
Right. So, in the matter of people versus Maryland on
Judge, there was some background noise, but we're on to Alonzo Mallet, correct?
yes.
Okay. Judge Zachary Answer on behalf of Mr. Mallet, we would waive the reading under pleas of not guilty. Request referral to the office of assigned counsel.
All right. Esteban.
Judge, Mr. Mallet resides at 2424 Ledyard, Saginaw, Michigan, 48601. He's 41 years old. He's lived here for over 20 years. He collects disability. He's not on probation. He's not on parole. Judge, this is one count of the one misdemeanor count. We would request that he be released today on his own recognizance.
Mr. Mallet, this frequent flyer card gets checked every so often here at the courthouse. It comes in. I'm a little concerned though about the allegations that are contained within the bond recommendation. Mr. Mallet, you gonna stay away from your cousin?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Stay away from your uncle's house too?
Yes, I will. I'm really trying to get home. My mom's sick, I just got me a job, on the table job, my uncle paying, I'm really trying to get home, cause I didn't really touch him.
All right.
I promise you I didn't.
No contact, here,
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jill.
I know what
Thank
you.
you, Your
I
Honor.
got a few of them.
Sisters.
All right. That's on, Mr. Sturts. I overheard part of it. You want to just change the bond condition to allow going up to Arizona for an interview?
Yes, Your Honor, we
Yeah.
previously, and I don't know if I need an order or if it's, okay, he'll be back for sentencing or.
I'm good with that. Let me just. On 242692 and 235506. Appearances for the record.
Here, me, Sharon, people.
Morning, Your Honor, Adam Kanishevsky on behalf of Mr. Brown. My appearance is only reflected in one file. That's the file that we'll have found over to circuit court today to take a plea at a later date.
Okay,
The possession case is going to be dismissed as part of the
The
plea
plea?
offer that it worked out up there, so that will not be found over today. That Mr. Madron will submit a nollie process.
so I'll just say dismiss per plea on that one.
That's correct.
And then, with regard to 235506 FD, this one is gonna be a waiver, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. No objections from the people.
Okay.
And then, Mr. Brown, that's your understanding as well?
Yes, sir.
All right. So by waiving means you won't have a hearing to determine whether the prosecutor will go forward with the case. It's not a determination of guilt or innocent, or you're already presumed innocent. It just means that it's going upstairs for the next stage of the criminal process. So they're not gonna have to show that a crime or crimes are committed, nor the probable cause to link it to the crimes, and you agree with that as well?
Yes, sir.
All right, court then determines the waiver to be knowingly, voluntarily, understandingly provided. We'll present the bind over for the defendant's signature. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay. We're just gonna set it for a plea.
Yeah, Cobb's as well.
Cobb's, yeah, all right. I think we'll just set it